I did a routine checkup at the doctor's recently to just make sure that I wasn't dying or anything like that, and when the receptionist called me into the office, she referred to me using sir, which I don't know if you guys don't like as well, but I just absolutely hate being addressed formally. I feel like it's such a weird thing to be annoyed about, but I just never enjoyed being addressed formally. I mean, I know that the managers like tell the employees beforehand to, be polite and respectful and just address people formally, or else their kneecaps get shattered or something like that, but I mean, I just wish I could like telepathically tell any employees beforehand, like, dude, it's okay to talk to me casually, okay? I'm not gonna like critique your every single move. I'm not gonna like shatter your kneecaps. It's cool, but I mean, I don't have like those kind of powers. So the only way I'm gonna get employees to like talk to me casually is for me to like request it, which I feel like is so weird because it's literally like I'm probably never gonna talk. Thank you for the diamond sword, which I already have, but it's the thought that counts. But what is it? Like, I feel like it's such an odd request to tell the employees to just talk to me casually, considering the fact that I'm like never gonna talk to the employee like ever again, probably. Especially for like fast food places where it's just like you say your order and that's it. I feel like it's such a weird request to just like put into the conversation. Or maybe I'm just like severely overthinking it, and like extroverts watching this video are like getting a ton of wrinkles on their face from how bad they're cringing. Like, bruh, this guy can't even like do some basic communication, which is, leave me alone. I know I can't really do that well, okay? Oh wow, that's a full diamond guy. And I'm gonna go over here. You could just not chase me, or shoot arrows at me, or just harm me in any single way, both mentally and physically. That would be nice. You could just leave me alone for like the next, I don't know, like century. That would be cool. My high school had this rule where teachers weren't allowed to assign homework over the weekends and make it due on Monday because they just didn't want students to like focus on that kind of stuff over the weekend. And a good amount of teachers, they actually liked this decision and they just made sure to just straight up not assign any homework over the weekends at all. But there were some other teachers who I'm assuming that just like hated children or whatever, because they would assign homework anyways, but they would make it due on Tuesday instead of Monday because, haha, clever, we're not making it due on Tuesday. I mean, we're not making it due on Monday. We're making it due on Tuesday. And I mean, like I was saying, the entire point of that rule of like not assigning homework over the weekends was to make sure that students didn't have to focus on schoolwork over the weekends, but we did. And it was some of like the most boring, useless, time-consuming work I think I've like ever done in my entire school career. I think I noticed it more so with my like math teachers because they would give us like those stupid decipher the riddle worksheets where the answer would just be like some old boomer joke from the 50s or whatever, and it was just so terrible because you'd have to like write the letters on like those super small word boxes. And the thing about me is that I have size 28 Times New Roman font handwriting, and my handwriting was like way too big to like fit into those small word boxes. I mean, I did use binder paper at times, but like there was like a scenario that happened sometimes where I would reach like towards the end of the math worksheet. I would only have like 2 questions left, but then I'd reach the backside of like the binder paper and I just couldn't do anything about it. I was just like, all right, I really don't feel like bringing out another sheet of binder paper to use on this math worksheet. So then I would like try and improvise, and I would like try and make my font smaller, but it didn't work out sometimes. So I would just have to like pull out another sheet of binder paper. That was not very fun. I caught a fish. Now get back here. I need to claim my prize. You're not a fish. Get out of here. Okay. The fish are aggressive. I think they're biting me. Okay. It seems that they have a strong desire for revenge as well. Oh, hello there. I mentioned before in my popcorn reading video how slow readers are just like the bane of my existence, and it's just, you can't really do much when it's your teacher that's the one that's like the slow reader, because what is it? Sometimes my teachers would just like lecture straight from the textbook without giving any like outside examples or stuff like that, and I don't know why they did that, because it's just like, what's the point? We can literally just like read the textbook for ourselves. But then, yeah, sometimes whenever I would like walk into class, I would see my teacher like setting up a Google slideshow or whatever, and I'd be like, okay, I know for sure today's gonna be like a lecture day or whatever. And then, but this is where my childhood came in clutch when it came to like really boring lectures, because what happened was that I have like the first 3 seasons of like SpongeBob on DVD, and as a kid, I would just like absolutely binge watch that. It was to the point where I would like remember the exact dialogue of the episodes and like the music and the jokes. I watched a lot of it. And that just came in clutch because whenever my teacher would just be like, all right, class, today we're going to be having a lecture. And I'd just be like, all right, time to watch an episode in my head. Some of my teachers probably like saw me smiling during lectures or whatever. And they're probably like, wow, look at this. I'm doing such a good job. This kid right here, this kid is smiling at my lectures. You know, this kid is having such a fun time. I'm doing such a great job. But then in my head, it would just be like, sometimes I like laughed a little whenever I like remembered a joke in my head, and then my teacher would just like look at me and just be like, wow, look at that, get that kid over there, they're smiling during my lesson, you know, they're having such a fun time learning about these shapes and stuff. But then no, teacher, I'm literally just thinking of like a yellow sponge and a pink starfish, okay? I probably like hyped up my teachers a bit. Anyways, let's not die to these people here. Whoa. I know that this video was a bit on the shorter side, but fear not for those who are starving of my content. I'm probably going to upload like a part 2 to this video in like less than a week from now. I mean, it just depends on how lazy I am, to be honest. But then anyways, I also know like the PvP in this video was like extra garbage, to be honest, but I've been experimenting with like the settings and stuff, like the video settings and all that, because sometimes my game just got like really laggy and I was just like, okay, I should probably like change the video settings. I searched up like YouTube tutorials and turns out it actually works. Like, bro, I didn't think my game could run this smooth, but it can. And I was like, okay, wow, my aim is also pretty garbage as well. So then I went to my controls and I just lowered the sensitivity and I can like aim better now. This is amazing. I should also probably like keep up with technology. But then anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching. Later.